Hello. I hope y'all are all doing well. It is a nice, cozy little night where I'm at. It's getting dark very early now. I got some tea with me. In fact, I'm gonna slurp it right now in your ears. Yummy. I'm having Earl Grey tea right now. Shout out to Black Butler. Y'all tell me, I've asked this before, but y'all tell me, do y'all keep the tea bag in or do y'all take the tea bag out? The instructions on this one, it was telling me to remove the tea bag after like 3 minutes. But I was like, that sounds way too fast. Way too fast. Anyways, I just wanted to have a little, I guess, sit down and talk with y'all. Some updates, life updates, and also I'm gonna post this on Thanksgiving Day. My original plan for Thanksgiving, I was gonna make like some kind of positive I can't even talk. Positive affirmations, where I just me saying like, I guess expressing thanks, but I think I'd rather just like sit down, no role play, and just be like, have a genuine sit down and talk with y'all. If you're listening to this on Patreon, then you're gonna hear this before Thanksgiving, but most people are gonna be hearing this on Thanksgiving on YouTube. So, happy Thanksgiving. I hope y'all all had very yummy, yummy food. Hope you get to see family and friends and that it was a nice day. Or I hope y'all just had a good day in general. A nice cozy day. And then of course, express thanks. Express your thanks. And that's kind of like why I wanted to do this too. I wanted to just tell you all I am very, very thankful for all of you. Like, genuinely. I mean, I say it a lot, or maybe I don't. I try to say it as much as I can, but y'all mean the world to me. I think y'all have quite literally saved me. I'm a very lost boy. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. And this is like the one thing I got going well for me. Even if everything else is, not doing well. Shit hitting the fan. But I really, really love y'all so much. And every day I am super, super grateful that I'm even in this position. I feel very, very lucky and fortunate to be here. We have an awesome community. A really, really awesome community. And it makes me happy to know that I have y'all here. And y'all keep me going. And I try my best to provide to y'all the best I can. So yeah, thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart. Just don't ever think I'm not thankful, because I'm always thankful for y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Let's get some more tea in me. I also wanted to talk just some life updates and I guess channel updates, content updates these past 2 months. Or, yeah, I'd say past 2 months. They've kind of been a blur. Kind of a chaotic past 2 months. And there's many times where I felt like I was living by the minutes. I'm sure many of y'all know what that's like. It's not fun. It kind of sucks. And I didn't really get any opportunities to really, I guess, keep all of y'all on here posted about stuff. Like, heck, I quit my job and I never made like any kind of official like post or big post on that. But yeah, that's a big life update right there. I quit my job. So I am full-time femboy. I'm joking. Not just for now. I'm gonna be doing just content just for now. Obviously I definitely can't do this, like as a career. Well, I mean, you never know. You never know what can happen. If that does happen, that'd be really cool. But right now, I'm expecting more likely, or most likely, take a year off, maybe 2 years of doing just content, and eventually get my ass back out there, get a real job. But yeah, going forward with this extra time, I'm really gonna try to do my best. I have been streaming quite a bit recently. I want to say ever since like August, we've been on that stream and grind. Which, if you don't know, I stream like 3 to 5 days every week on Twitch. We mostly just do ASMR streams, but we throw in the occasional gaming stream, just chatting stream, or just anything. And then going forward, I'm also going to be doing, every Friday on YouTube, I'm going to do an ASMR stream on here, on YouTube. I think that's a nice little thing to have, like, a consistent schedule for. And I really need to do better at my advertising. I really try not to self-plug very much, or advertise on my other stuff I do. But I think I have to. I said this before, like months ago. I've said this long ago. But I get questions on the daily about stuff. Like, hey, Debussy, do you have a Discord server? Or, wait, Debussy, you have a second YouTube channel? Debussy, you do IRL stuff on Patreon? Like stuff like this. And I mean, I try not to go crazy with the advertising. I mean, I more so just watermark my stuff on like the corner of the screen in videos. And then I'll put stuff in like comments and descriptions, and that's really it. But maybe I have to take it up a notch, considering I get questions so often. So, little plug section. Patreon. If you want early access to audios, videos, whatever, you get early access on Patreon. But that's just the basic, that's just a little basic perk. On Patreon, you get access to NSFW 18 plus audios. And I also make monthly IRL ASMRs. Monthly IRL ASMRs. If you haven't seen any IRL ASMRs I've done, I think I have like 1 or 2 of them here on YouTube. Some of the more safer ones. Some more stuff like that. So if you like that, definitely check it out on Patreon. Now I will say, these recent ones I've been doing are fucking insane. Like, I never thought I'd be making this wild 18 plus sussy content. Like, more so IRL stuff. Like, I was already making like 18 plus audios, but for like IRL stuff on camera, I have ruined my digital footprint. But yeah, and now with me being free from my job, I am really gonna try to crack down to offer better stuff on Patreon, more exclusive stuff, so y'all are really getting like the most out of it. And I'm constantly kind of putting stuff on there, but I don't really post it anywhere else though, so I think I'm kind of hurting myself in that aspect. Like when I make an IRL ASMR, I don't go on YouTube, I don't make a YouTube post like, hey guys, new IRL ASMR up, or on Twitter, new IRL ASMR up. I was like, well, sometimes I will. At the end of videos, I'll plug a new IRL ASMRs. And then on Twitter, sometimes I'll put like a little picture of like what I was wearing and like, hey, just recorded this up on Patreon. But yeah, cool, exclusive, sussy stuff, Patreon. I think y'all get the idea. And I was thinking maybe it's a way to help advertise my stuff. I could maybe do like a monthly recap of everything I posted to Patreon. Because obviously not everyone, like I'm sure like the average person in my, I guess, community aren't really going to be like even opening Patreon. I want to say like maybe even like 70% of y'all haven't even clicked on like Patreon, the site itself. So maybe if I do some kind of like monthly recap, like a screenshot as like a community post, like here is the recap and everything I put on Patreon, maybe that can be a good way to help myself. But I just don't want to be annoying with it, right? I really don't want to be annoying with it. Which you can become like a free member and follow me just to see like what I'm doing on there. You know, you don't gotta like pay for anything. And I still do like the occasional public post. Not often, but here and there. Other plug, Twitch. A lot of people don't know I stream on Twitch. That kind of falls in line with like, you know, Patreon, how I kind of just watermark it and put in my descriptions. And then like just like my stream schedules I'll post. But if you don't know, I do stream like 3 to 5 days a week on Twitch. But we already said that earlier. But I'll say it again. Which I never even mentioned this on YouTube. We hit freaking Twitch partner. We hit Twitch partner. That was something I realized today. Like, wow, I never made a post on YouTube like announcing this or celebrating that we hit partner. Like, do you know how hard that is? You know how hard it is to achieve that? But yeah, that's like the end game of goals for like Twitch streamers. And I can't believe we hit it this fast. Like, we barely started streaming seriously, like, I want to say end of June, early July. That's when we started, like, seriously streaming. Like, more so on like a weekly, consistent basis. So the fact that we really, like, already hit this point is absurd. And I am, once again, very thankful for all of you. For always tuning in to my streams, even though they're very scuffed and low quality. And I'm not exactly the most entertaining, flamboyant person here. And that's something I kind of always worry about. I'm afraid I'm too boring and basic for streams. I don't know, because you look at other VTubers and creators, even within my own niche, and they're all just much more, I want to say, out there, you know, got a bit more energy in them. Well, I'm also in a situation where I can't really be too loud when I stream, so that's another reason holding me back, I guess. So y'all better be scared if I get my own place one day. Oh boy, I think things are gonna get crazy when that happens. And speaking of VTubers, we recently got our first VTuber model. We have a Debussy VTuber model. It is made by Grave ASMR, or Grave Streams. Grave Streams is him on Twitch. But yeah, Grave made this all on his own. Like, the model and the rigging, like, insane. Pure insanity. I don't know how he did that. And the model's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I didn't even know he was doing this. It was a surprise. Which kind of sucks because he surprised me with it after I spent money on like a VTuber model that's in the works right now. So you'll be seeing that one soon. But right now we've just started using Graves model that he's made for me. And honestly, like, I'll probably still use it sometime. I want to get the other model that I ordered because I really love the way it looks. So Grave, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love you so much, Grave. And for all of y'all watching, definitely check out Grave. He is amazing and so sweet. So sweet. I've kind of been learning how to do all that stuff, though. I live under a rock. I'm very uneducated on a lot of this stuff. So things are going to be scuffed permanently. But I'm learning how to set this all up. In terms of the model I ordered, that might be at this rate, I want to say maybe January to February, it might be ready. Maybe the model might be ready like in December, but I'll have to find someone that can actually rig it for me. So that's like a whole nother aspect too, which might take like a month or more. So let's see, Twitch partner, we got a VTuber model, and then I talked about all my plugs, my pluggies, my second channel, Patreon, Twitch, Discord, whatever. Oh, actually, I can mention Discord. My Discord, for all those people that ask, it is Patreon member, Twitch subs, and then YouTube members only. And by YouTube members, I mean like the paid YouTube members, the Debussy tier only. So it's a little private server, because I think it makes it a bit more chill and personal. Now, we have discussed about potentially opening up the server to everyone, but the only people that could actually, like, I guess, type and send messages and enter VCs would be, Patreon members, Twitch subs, and YouTube members. So that was a little idea that I thought could work. It would take a bit of work to actually make work, but y'all let me know. Although I think it's a really good and cool idea, I'm kind of against it because, oh god, I'm just scared. I'm scared of what would happen making it an open server with the amount of people that are gonna join in. Because right now we're at like maybe 700 members, which is a lot actually, considering it's a private server. It is a private server, so having that many members already is pretty crazy. But if we were to open to everyone, I would have to, like, I think it would just get scary. I think it'd get scary. I would need more mods and stuff. Maybe not if it's like they can't talk and only like the paid members can. We'll see. It's just that in this niche community, you already know there's gonna be weirdos, and I bet you're one of them. Yeah. Okay, more content updates. If we're just looking back at like some big stuff that has happened recently, dude, these past 2 months, like, they were a blur, but like they went by so fast. Like, I tried making more like spooky season audios. I think I made like 3 to 4 of them, which I hope you enjoy the ones you did. That's a big one right there. Our big Skinwalker collab one. Probably the craziest thing I've done. I can't believe I got all those lovely people in there. Which, if any of y'all are by chance watching, I love you so much. I'm really happy that it even happened and that it all worked out. It was kind of stressful, like, arranging it all. But I'm really happy it exists. So now I can look back, like, in the future, I can look back on it and, like, damn, that was a really cool thing I did. And I'm happy to be a part of it. And I'm really happy because that, like, everyone that I invited, it's really more so just, like, people I fuck with, right? I didn't really say, like, I'm only gonna invite these types of people or these types of people. No, I literally just like, hey, you're cool. I watch your stuff. You want to be in this video? Or if they're like someone I already talked to, So yeah, I invited like everyone I already talked to, and then just people I really loved that I'm low-key just like fans of already. Just consuming ASMR because I'm an ASMR addict. I'm just sucking up all the ASMR. Which some creators tell me, they're like, after, or how do I say this? They feel weird talking to me, or like, or no, not that. They feel weird watching, like, my ASMR videos, like, after, like, knowing me, if that makes sense. Like, say, like, maybe they would watch my stuff previously, and then after, like, getting closer with me and actually interacting together, now they're like, oh, I can't watch your stuff anymore because it's weird. But I'm like, I don't think that's weird. I mean, Like literally all those people that was included in that Skinwalker collab, I still gobble up all their shit. I am feasting on all their videos. Maybe I'm weird, but I don't know. But yes, that was a very cool project we did. If you by chance missed it, definitely go check it out because it's a really cool video. We had 11 total creators in that video, and it's like 45, 50 minutes long of just variety of ASMR goodness. Speaking on, or staying on the topic of collabs, we also did another collab recently with Kaifu, which Kaifu is a certified homie, certified G. I fucking love Kaifu. We did 2 audios together, one on my channel, one on hers, so definitely check out both. Of course, a big thing that happened in October was our Cardano stream we did, which I definitely need to mention that. One, I know, I'm saying it a lot recently, but like, from the bottom of my flippin' heart, y'all are amazing. Thank you all so much. That was just crazy. Oh my god, why am I getting emotional? Honestly, if it wasn't for the soju on that stream, because I drank a whole bottle of soju. I drank a whole bottle of soju, and I think that was like the one thing that like kept me chill and calm the entire stream. Otherwise, I think I probably would have been like a mess, just a mess, probably crying and shit. But no, like seriously, thank you all so much. That was like honestly, like when I felt so bad even doing it. I still feel bad doing that. I don't know. I don't know if it would just seem like, I don't know. I just felt bad. I just felt bad doing it. I didn't want to come across in like any negative way or anything. And like, I almost even like canceled it too. I debated like leading up to it. I debated like just canceling it many times because I just felt bad even like, hosting it. But y'all are just crazy. So thank you all so much for being part of that crazy stream and helping me out. I can't believe I streamed for like 7 hours. That was wild. Again, I can't say it enough. Thank y'all so much for that. It really helped me with the whole car saga, and that's another thing I'll talk about. I guess I can get into that right now. My whole car saga with needing to get a car. Good news, bad news. Good news. The car saga is over. We have a car. We finally bought a car. I never made like a big post on that or anything. Like, yay, it's over. I finally got the car, searching's over. I never made a post about that. I can't say what car I bought though, for privacy stuff. But I do indeed have a car. So I was finally happy to be over. Now, I wanted to stick to like Facebook Marketplace or OfferUp because I didn't want to do any like dealerships because fuck dealerships, right? I wanted to do a private sale, just someone's daily driver, just straight up cash and be done with it. But if y'all know, if any of y'all have experienced Marketplace and OfferUp, y'all would know that it sucks balls. It sucks so much. Especially more so regarding cars. Like, I think other stuff, like, I think buying regular items, OfferUp Marketplace is fine. It's good. I've had many good encounters on there. But in terms of cars, it is the worst. Horrible. So many horrible listings, so many scammers, so many people just trying to flip cars, And I didn't want to do that because the thing I hated most is when I see a good listing, and then I look at their profile, you look at all their active listings, and it's just car. I was like, no, you are literally just flipping these cars. Nothing wrong with that, but the thing is, it's like, okay, if you're selling it at this cheap price, that means you're gonna profit from it, and you must have bought it for a much cheaper price because there's something wrong with it. And most of those cars, they are indeed like rebuilt titles, salvage titles and stuff. So no, you don't want any of that, And then also you would find listings that are just from like actual dealerships trying to pose as not being a dealership. So it was horrible. It was just horrible. So after like 2 whole months of just looking on there, I gave up. Or not 2 months, like a month and a half really. But yeah, I gave up. I was like, horrible experience. And like the few good listings I did find, it's like the seller would just like ghost me and shit. And then they would like withhold information from me. Like I'll ask for the VIN, and then they start acting all scared and stuff. I'm like, bro. So I decided to just like, I caved, started looking at dealerships for any just cheaper options, because while hard to find, there are indeed cheaper options out there. Like especially if you go to like local used dealerships, you can definitely find some cheaper options. And then I finally found one good listing it was the car I bought. Now let me say, I bought it from a very, very shady dealership. Which, pro tip in the future, maybe don't do that. But I caved because a few things kind of lined up. So one, it was a car that I was already kind of like looking at, like one of my options, because I had a list of like models and brands I had, So this was one of them, it was a good car, good on gas, reliable, all I want. Something that's not expensive, and then reliable and good on gas. And this one was up for pretty cheap, like actually like a really good deal. And then I called them about it. I was like, hey, I'm interested in this car. I don't see the Carfax though. Do you have the Carfax? And they're like, oh yeah, we have it. It's on a different site instead. Because they had like multiple sites for some reason. I don't know. And then on their other site, they actually had the car up for cheaper. Which that was a blunder on their end. Someone messed up on their end and listed it on their site for a whole $1,500 to $2,000 cheaper than what they meant to have it. And that's one reason why I also kind of decided to pull the trigger on it. Because it's like, oh, they messed up. If I don't buy it now, then they're just gonna like fix the price to what they meant it to be, and then someone else would just buy it, for $1,500, $2,000 more. They were mad, or they weren't mad. The lot owner was mad. Like the owner of the lot was pissed. They because basically, I had to prove, because when I said I was like, okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna buy, I pretty much had to prove to them like, no, this is the price I had online. It's like in person they're saying it's this price, but I was like, no. Your website says it's this price for $1,500 to $2,000 cheaper. So I proved to them, and then they even looked it up on their own, and they're like, oh, oops. And they called the lot owner, and they went to the back and called the owner of the lot. He was so mad. He was like, we just heard them, like him like yelling at them. He was just saying like, no, you're gonna sell it to him at this price, and that's it. Tell him it's take it or leave it. But they decided to honor it, since it was quite literally on their own site. So I bought it straight up. But here's where the shady stuff happens. So of course it's a used car. It has about 70,000 miles, which it's more miles than I wanted, but it's not that bad. In fact, I'd say it was a good deal. But the shady part is, during the test drive, he showed me how like like all the dash lights were on, like a lot. Oh, not all of them, but a lot of them were on. And he's telling me, it's like, oh yeah, this is actually part of an open recall. There is a recall on this car right now, an open recall. And you know, if y'all know about this stuff, open recalls, you just go to the dealership of that car. It's like, so like, let's say if you bought a Toyota, and if there's a recall on your car, you can just go to any Toyota dealership and they'll do it for you for free. So I was like, okay, cool, you know, whatever. Open a recall, they'll just do this for me for free when I go to any dealership of that manufacturer. Buy the car, called up some dealerships. I'm like, hey, I just got this new car from a local dealership. There is an open recall on it, and I was wondering if I can like schedule an appointment with y'all to get that fixed. They look up the car and the VIN. They're like, there is actually no open recall on this car. I was like, excuse me? I call up another dealership. They tell me the same thing. I look up the site of the manufacturer where you can just type in like the VIN, like a VIN search, if there's any open or existing recalls. There is no recall on it. This is an issue I'm still dealing with right now. In fact, I literally just picked up my car today from the shop. God, so I take my car in just to run some diagnostics, you know, which I had to pay like $150 for just for them to look at the damn car. And they tell me it is $2,000 to $2,500 worth of repairs they have to do. So yeah, that happened. Yeah, that's what I've been dealing with in terms of the car saga. Was happy, thought it was over, and then it's like, oh, hold on. You want to spend an extra $2,000 to $3,000? So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I'll get off that topic though. But dude, that dealership did me so fucking dirty. Broken mirror they didn't fix. They didn't even clean out the car when I picked it up. Like, they left garbage and trash inside. Like, old water bottles and, like, tissues and shit. And I'm like, wow, thanks, guys. I literally did not even, like, do anything. Like, yeah, I know I was buying as is, but y'all took it so fucking literally. And the car was previously used by a smoker. So that smell is in there. So I have to take it in, get like the air filters, cabin filters replaced. And then I need to do like a whole interior clean. Just to get all that out and to make sure I'm not inhaling any of that yucky stuff. Don't do drugs, by the way. Don't do drugs. But we'll see what happens. I'm gonna try and just hold on to it for a bit, just because, you know, I mean, I kind of did just pay it off fully. I don't think I'm gonna get my money back if I try to like resell or trade it in anywhere, so I might as well just try and make the best out of it. I'm just trying to be optimistic with it. So that's the car saga, which is kind of over but still ongoing. And it's low-key just kind of embarrassing. Like, I don't know. Let's get off this topic. Oh, I forgot to mention, regarding the rewards for that Cardano stream, I am like just now starting to get like through them or working on them. I made a post about this as well, but I just gotta clarify it. I didn't forget about it. Okay, I am gonna do all of them that we completed. Again, these past 2 months are like not the nicest on me. So I'm just now like, you know, now me being free from my job, now I'm starting to work on them. In fact, earlier today I posted, oh god, probably the worst thing I've ever done. The walkies. Did someone say walk? Walkies? Yeah, definitely the worst thing I've done. That's rock bottom of my life right there. But yes, we are gonna go through these rewards one by one, bottom to top. So look forward to those. I did want to talk about just general I guess, general channel stuff, like how it's been going, which it has been going just unbelievable. At the time of recording this, we're about to hit 28,000 subscribers. That's just mind-blowing to me. Just mind-blowing. I really can't believe how much we've grown this past year. Like everything, not even just YouTube. Like YouTube's been doing really well. Twitch, I already talked about Twitch and what we've accomplished on there, but that's been going really, really well. Like just looking at like the viewers we get, like concurrent viewers we get live. Again, I can't believe we're at this point. I can't believe we're almost at 30,000 subscribers. Like I'm doing stuff that I just never thought I would be able to do. And even Patreon, like my Patreon has grown so much recently. Like the amount of members that have been joining recently, it's, again, like I can't even think of any other synonyms to say. It's just crazy. And I'm very thankful for all of you and helping me get to this point. And I feel very happy that I get to talk to so many of these lovely people and creators. They're really awesome people. And I love that I can call some of them my friends. Because content creating is like sometimes it feels like a very lonely place, kind of doing it on your own. So like building connections and stuff, making friends, it's nice. So yeah, everything has just been going really, really well for me, content-wise. I couldn't ask for more. I cannot ask for more from y'all, because y'all have given me everything already. And I'm happy that the stuff I make can be enjoyed by y'all. And I say this often so many times. I can't believe so many of y'all even like my voice. I can't believe that. I hate my voice. I'm just listening to myself. I'm like, damn, y'all like this? Y'all like this voice? I think maybe because like early on I got so much like, I don't want to say hate, but I just got made fun of a lot early on when starting out. Because my voice, the nerd emoji allegations and stuff. But so many of y'all have been like, y'all say super kind stuff like, oh my god, I love your voice and stuff. I just can't believe it. But I'm also happy that, because, me, like I said earlier, I am a big consumer of ASMR. I gobble that shit up. I'm addicted. I rely on it. I am much like y'all. So I'm happy that I'm able to give back in that sense too. And I see many of y'all say how my stuff has helped y'all in many ways, whether it be just like mental stuff or insomnia, if you're just trying to relax, stress, just anything. I'm happy that my goofy ass voice and my silly videos can help y'all. Because again, I know what it's like. I rely on ASMR videos too. And I'm not saying like we all rely on it, but just, I'm a big consumer of ASMR, so I know what it's like. So it means a lot to know that I can help some of y'all. And it makes me proud that I can. And the videos I've been posting have been really popping off lately. Like, oh my god, the Moth Boy one, like what happened? Why did that pop off? I'm so happy it did though, because that was like one of my favorite ones I recorded. I was laughing so much, like recording that. Like I was saying this on last stream, how like I should probably get like a blooper reel of like my recording sessions. Cause like that one was fun, like recording and editing. I was just like laughing so much. It's so funny, very shitposty in ASMR formats. And that was one where like I didn't script it. I just turned on the mic and I went. And I've been doing that a lot recently, these past few audios. Been more so just, hit record and go. Don't think, no script, just go. And I'm also really happy. So I've kind of changed up my content a bit. I don't know if y'all noticed it. A lot of my recent stuff, I feel, have kind of been like the same tone, where it's like, I don't want to say funny, but like, I've always considered what I make to be shit posts in ASMR format. That's how I've kind of always seen it. But lately, I feel like it's been stronger than ever. Because, I mean, the stuff I make, they are silly. They are funny. And I want them to be funny. But I try to keep it relaxing as well. So I just wanted to ask, I don't know if y'all have noticed, like, a tone shift in my content recently. But I've been very, very happy with a lot of our recent stuff. Like, these past 2 months, all of our stuff has been doing really well. Been experimenting a bit. I've been having a lot of fun with these recent ones I've made. Today, this is being posted to YouTube on Thanksgiving. Originally, I was gonna have my next audio. It's an elf boy audio. Elf boy. It's elf boy studies and plays with your ears because he is very fascinated by your cute little human ears. I was gonna post that today on Thanksgiving, but I figured, let me put this on Thanksgiving instead. I think that makes more sense. And then I'll push the elf boy one to either tomorrow or like the weekend. Or heck, I can also put it on like maybe Monday. We'll see. Whatever feels right. But definitely look forward to Elf Boy. I'm gonna put it, for the art, I'm gonna get Sophie's outfit from Mushoku Tensei. Sophie, best girl. Let's see, is there anything else I'm missing that I need to include? I think we might have touched some of the bigger stuff we've got going on. Of course, I'm always trying to innovate. Recently, I've been having a really hard time coming up with audio ideas. So always feel free to send me ideas. Because I'm really struggling on next ideas or next audios to make. Having a really hard time thinking of stuff. And like I said, I'm trying to innovate. I'm trying to explore new stuff. I've said this for the longest time, but I've always wanted to do VR chat ASMR stuff. I originally planned to do that like some point earlier this year. That never happened. But maybe soon. Hopefully soon, maybe. Maybe it can be like a little Christmas gift to myself. Maybe I'll just pull the trigger on the VR headset and learn how to make videos like that. Because I really love VR chat ASMR videos. On like the visual aspect they add. Like steampunky stuff. Check out steampunky stuff. They make really cool stuff. I was really happy I was able to get steampunky in the Skinwalker video. But yeah, I'm just trying to think of new things. So also feel free to suggest new ideas and new stuff I haven't explored yet. Because I want to innovate. Always change up stuff. Do new things. The last thing I'll talk about is just going to be me. Just me, just like, how am I doing? A mental, I guess, well-being checkup. I don't know. I won't go too deep into it. I do have on kind of going what I said earlier. Wait, you have a second channel? I did make a video like a while ago on my second channel. If you want to watch it, it's still up. It's one I debated deleting, but after seeing many of the comments and like how a lot of people are saying they related with it, I decided to keep it up. It's just an opening up video of how I felt, so if you want to watch that, you are free to check that out on my second channel. But to keep it brief, I made that video because I wasn't really doing the best, I feel very lost, trying to find a purpose in life, wondering what the point of everything is. And I even I was on a mental leave from my job for it because I was doing kind of bad. Like, unfortunately, I can't say I got any answers for any of that. But right now, I can say I haven't been feeling too bad. You know, my main thing really right now is just I need to do a better job of taking care of myself, my health, and finding motivation for stuff. Because I find it hard to get motivation, like getting out of bed in the morning. And I'm not talking like, being a lazy ass and just not wanting to get up. I mean, like, Janie, like, I'll wake up and I'll go, like, what's the point of me getting up? What's the point of everything? Because, like, what if I get up, what am I going to do? Yeah, stuff like that, Or sometimes I'll just sit down in, like, a pitch black room. Nothing, no phone, no TV. I'm just sitting there, just lost in my head, unmotivated, can't do anything. So I just need to improve that, finding motivation. Which I think I've definitely, ever since quitting my job, I've been doing a much better job at, being productive. Like, the past, like, the first week I was off, it was like last Monday, is like my first day off, being free. Like, Monday through Friday, it was literally just like I woke up and just like nonstop edited and worked on stuff, recorded. So I would do that from the moment I woke up until evening. Then I'll take like a little hour break to eat, and then I streamed at night. Then I went to sleep, and I did that like 5 days in a row. So definitely been doing a much better job already at, not sitting around doing nothing. Like, when I had free time, I didn't have like the most of free time, but like when I did, I'd a lot of times have like issues with like finding that strength and motivation to do stuff. I'm gonna keep it brief though. I won't get into all of that, but I have been feeling a bit better with all that stuff, and y'all do truly keep me going, because I don't know what I would be doing without y'all, and I love you all very, very much. So, happy Thanksgiving again. Express your thanks to those you are thankful for, and I am thankful for all of you. Thankful for my lovely friends, family, all of you watching right now, all the amazing creators that I keep in contact with. I love all of y'all so much. Mean a lot to me, even if you're someone that thinks like you might not be all that special. Trust me, you are special to me. You are. I hope y'all will stay with me for however long this journey goes on for. And with that, sorry, this was probably a long ass video, but with that, I will catch y'all later. Bye bye.